We didn't have you?
Good thing they're here, right? I don't know anything.
But so, in talking about all the stuff that goes into these characters behind it, you still got episodes that are, what, top out at 5-6 minutes?
I think our longest episode's like 8. It was like a finale episode. So.
Yeah. So that's a lot of stuff to cram in, and these things feel dense. I mean, they're like, it's so hard to watch, I can't figure out everything. But there's a lot going on. Do you guys feel constrained by that format? Do you feel like you want to go beyond that format at some point? Or are you in a good spot with where it is?
I mean, it'd be interesting to explore it in different, linked formats. It'd be definitely completely different. It would be different kind of stories we tell, a little bit, more episodic. If we were to expand it into longer episodes. Like I just want to tell the best story in the time that we have and never bore somebody. So like when we shoot a guild script, it's like 11 pages, but we cut it down to like 7. So like it's traditionally in movies, it's a page per minute. So to me, I think the important thing on the web is to cut it so fast, because when you're watching it on a proportionally small screen, you have that proportional attention span, and you have a mouse at your, you don't want somebody to click away like, oh, this is snooze fest. So like it's always like cut faster, cut faster, cut faster.
Are there plans in like the forthcoming season to, when you talk about experimenting with length and going a little longer, is that something we're going to see soon? Or
not for season 5. Season 5 I'm planning out to be similar in construction to the other ones, but we'll see after that. I don't know.
Okay. Well, I'm imagining this will be a question a lot of people are curious about. What can you tell us about season 5?
The only thing I could say is that it will involve a convention of some sort, and it's very fun. I'm excited because the birth of the show and the journey of the show is so tied to conventions, because basically word of mouth is how we've spread and done 4 years of this. So it's really cool to be able to draw upon that and put my characters in the convention world, because it's just so close to my heart. I just love meeting people face to face, just like our guildies met face to face, and there's some really interesting themes. So I'm still writing, so don't ask me more.
And I guess also in terms of format, it's a comic book show, so I think I'm legally obligated to mention the Guild comic, which
yes.
I'm a huge fan of. It's just phenomenal. Have you guys read this? It's great. So I was going to see, I know there's a Tink comic coming out pretty
the 13th,
soon, right?
I think.
13th?
You can see a preview of the first 6 pages, and I wrote it when I was up in Vancouver filming Eureka with Wil, and so yeah.
Yeah, this is me. Felicia, come on, let's go out to dinner. I can't, I have to write. God.
No fun, Felicia. That's my name. So yeah, I'm really excited about it because we use 6 different artists for the interior, and we have 2 cover artists. So like, it was really fun to experiment with exploring the Tink character, which I didn't want to give a lot away about, and I had to fill 22 pages. And the cool thing, I found like a conceit that I think really works well, and I'm really excited for people to see it, because it's kind of the most complex thing I've ever written, and I'm really happy with how it turned out.
Yeah, it turned out great. Are we going to see Fawkes in any of the upcoming?
In the comics are predating the season 1.
Right, but I'm talking like further down the line.
We don't have any plans to do any comics past the 5 prequel that'll lead us up to the start of season 1. So after that, I'll have to just reevaluate where the comics could go from there. But I definitely want to keep exploring the idea, because I worked really hard to learn how to write comics, and I'm like, you better keep doing that. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm done talking to you guys. Should we open it up to questions?
Does anybody care?
Does anybody want to ask anybody anything?
Anybody? There's a microphone in the middle.
There's 3 microphones. I learned this yesterday. There's one in each.
This guy wins the prize. This guy was, all right.
Yeah, winner! You get the penis picture.
No, you don't.
He doesn't get it. I'm sorry.
No.
It wasn't mine to offer.
No, it's not.
I can draw your penis.
That's the worst looking penis I've ever seen. Oh, wait, hold on, he needs a hat. Let's put a hat
You
on.
can put it. It's gotta be a sombrero. A sombrero.
A sombrero? I was thinking like a wizard hat.
Oh, but it wasn't.
Yeah, he's gonna put on his robe and wizard hat.
All right, there, sir.
All right,
You have
thank
your
you.
penis. Anyway.
Lucky you.
I do have a question for you, Felicia, but first and foremost, I want to say, Amy Okuda, happy birthday tomorrow.
Oh, thank you. It's exciting. I get to meet a lot of fans on my birthday, so that's the first.
I forgot it was a birthday. We did a radio interview at BJ Shea, and a guy who works there gave her a birthday card. I was like, oh, it's your birthday? She's like,
I told her like 5 times before we came. We're like, oh my god, we're gonna spend my birthday weekend in Seattle together. And obviously that meant nothing.
when you talk, I just look at your pretty face.
Okay, I forgive you.
My question is, actually I had several questions, and I basically just want to sum it up in this one. Are you ever going to write a book on how to do online videos?
That's a very good question. I'm actually inspired by Will's short story that he did, The Hunter, right? Is that what it's called?
Yes.
And your penis is done. Please proceed to the front when I finish. While I'm answering this, that's a good idea actually. And Will has he did a pay-as-you-go system, so it was really whatever you wanted to donate, and then you would be able to download the PDF that he put together. And I get so many requests, I just don't have enough time to help everybody, but I would really love to. And doing a traditional book doesn't seem right for online video. And so maybe in the next year, I'm going to put that on my to-do list to be able to do that for people.
Spare time.
Yeah, exactly. I have a bunch of blogs I can put together, so maybe that'll help, like, jumpstart.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you. Come get your penis. Okay.
This is great. All right, let's do a question from over here.
Hi there. I think all 3 of you have a great track record of picking just amazing projects to work on. Amy, I wanted to ask, how did you get involved with, and do you have any cool stories about Tonight I'm Fracking You?
Well, I got involved in the Guild. I auditioned for it. My manager at the time sent me on an audition for a pilot. And I was like, oh cool, a TV pilot. I've never done that before. It was like my first acting audition, and they loved me, and I think you loved me. I didn't even have a call back. They just like called me. It's like, we love you, we booked you, whatever. I was like, oh cool. And then I found out it was a YouTube video, and it wasn't paid. Definitely not a TV pilot. And I was like, wow, this sucks. I had to wake up really early after my senior prom to go to this rehearsal, and I was like, for free, wow, for a YouTube video that I could do by myself. Well, but it was like my first acting job, so I was like, oh, this is so cool. Like, you know, I still get to get some experience, it's fine. But thank God I stuck with it, because I would be really mad if some other Asian girl was sitting here. I have a weird, like, competition, like, rivalry with other Asian girls. No, I'm just kidding. I have to be the
guys,
Asian.
seriously, I built a steel cage that I just take to the set, just in case. Haven't been able to use it yet.
Tonight I'm fracking you. They shot silly string in my face on accident. What you see there happened on accident. They're supposed to shoot me like in the chest area. And then the producer...
Yeah, by the way, that's what guys always say.
I don't know if I can continue.
That's also what guys always say.
You guys are seeing the classiest panel.
Hello, children.
But anyways, yeah, they accidentally shot me in my face, and they wanted to use that take, so I said fine. The end. I said that really fast, so Will can't say anything inappropriate in between.
Oh yeah, that'll totally stop him. I'm sure
Yeah.
we're safe now.
Next.